Unfortunately, like every other year, we have lost some stars throughout the country music industry. And it's always tough for fans when they lose that special artist, songwriter, or musician that they just grew to love and appreciate and really respect. Since the year 2019 is coming to a close, today on CountryCast, we are going to take a moment and recognize those that were lost in country music. First to be remembered is Earl Thomas Connelly. Connelly passed away this year back on April 10th in Nashville, Tennessee, at the age of 77 years old. From hits like Nobody Likes a Fool or Holding Her and Loving You, ETC definitely helped shape and had an influence on some of country's younger generation. Not to mention, Connelly also had the most #1 singles during the decade of the 1980s with 18, which was more than any other artist out of any other genre. Earl Thomas Connelly, you and your soft, smooth, soulful voice will truly be missed. Next up, we remember two brothers within the business, Chuck Glaser and Jim Glaser, of the Tom Paul and the Glaser Brothers. Jim passed away a little over 2 months prior to his brother Chuck at the age of 81, back on April 6th in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, right outside of Nashville. And his brother Chuck, who was the last surviving brother of the group, passed on June 10th in Lafayette, Tennessee, at the age of 83. The Glaser Brothers may have started by playing local shows, but the hard work paid off when they were heard by none other than Marty Robbins. I mean, how could anybody have passed up on this trio after hearing their amazing harmony? Jim eventually went out on his own as a solo artist at one time, which was a success, and Chuck also tried his hand at something a little different, where he started a television program and even recorded a record for children. Groups like the Glaser Brothers will always be remembered and have a special place in the hearts of country music fans. Next, we remember a man who may not have been a singer or songwriter, but his voice still resonates throughout the country music community. Country music radio host Bob Kingsley. Kingsley was known for hosting the American Country Countdown and Bob Kingsley's Country Top 40. Bob Kingsley passed at the age of 80 years old in Weatherford, Texas, back on October 17th. No doubt country music radio will forever miss the baritone voice of Bob Kingsley. And last but not least, we remember Leon Roush. Roush was who brought the voice to Bob Wills' Texas Playboys from 1958 to around the early 1960s. Roush then went on to start his own Western swing band known as the New Texas Playboys. Now, after Wills passed away in 1975, Roush ended up reconnecting with the original Texas Playboys, where he toured and recorded albums with them until their last performance in 1986. Leon Roush passed away at the age of 91 in Fort Worth, Texas. You know, country music just has, a personal connection with fans. And when an artist, songwriter, or musician passes, we can really feel the grief and emotion that it brings because their music is such a big part of our life. These artists will definitely live in our hearts forever. Guys, that will be it for today's video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down at the bottom and turn those notifications on for breaking updates on your favorite country artist and all the news coming right out of Music City. Y'all stay country and have a happy new year.